boy, really early this time. Let's see if everything's going to work. Let's see here. Yeah, started a little bit early here. Let's just see. All right, there we go. I am looking all over everything. There we go, right there. All right, so I am really early today. Just wanted to check on everything. What's up, Marcus Landry? You're early too, buddy. All right, so I'm going to go to website, get this going right here. I want to show you guys. I'm just going to link up the whole page here. Man, you guys are totally waiting, huh? All right. Control V right here. This is the live, the deal that we're about to do here. Pin that message. This will take you to, well, this right here is sold out. We've also got a 50-50 raffle going on too. So with the 50-50 raffle, if that works out good, then you know what? I'll do more of those. I have no idea, Nacho, if I'll be entertaining. Probably at least for the 30 seconds when I'm pulling the number for this thing, right? That should be very entertaining. But yeah, Tommy, it's a big one. Ready to go, man. Getting earlier and earlier every week. No, dude, I messed up. It just went live on me. I tried to do it in my schedule, but I messed up and had it set as like unlisted. So then it went live. So I don't know about the Primal Ram. Maybe one day. Let me see. How you doing? Yes, sir. I think Nitro's doing great too, man. Let me see here. What's up, Enlighten? Let's see. All right, I think I've caught everybody here. So, Emmett Schmidt, got you. Mini Beast, Ponky, Paul King, Rob Conant, Budman, Oh No. Trying to make sure I get everybody in here. Yeah, Becker's, it actually sold out. I was expecting to not be sold out all the way through tonight, to be honest with you. So, 1745 Nitro, keep it up, buddy. So soon it's HRC. All right, for FYRC 15. So Nitro, are you monetized yet? Didn't hear my name yet, but assuming there's I see Carter of all trades. I see that comment, but I don't see the other one in there. This is the first time I've seen your name, Carter of all trades. About more. Selling out the red cow. Thank you, Andrew. Appreciate that. What's up, Marcus? It did. It really did. Doron, what's up? Gonna laugh if you have to ship it to Canada. Well, Clayton, if you win it, I know an American address I can ship it to for you. Chainsaw. I've got a 50-50 drawing up. If you click the link in the pinned post, you'll see that. You'll also see the other one that I'm starting tonight. Same deal as this one. It is a brand new X-Maxx. So if you click that link, it'll take you to the page. You'll see this one, the 50-50, and the X-Maxx drawing. So that X-Maxx should go next Tuesday. Things right now, 10K, 10. Well, dude, you got everything you need. 10K watch hours, 1,000 subs. You're all set, ready. Carter, all right, buddy. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Yeah, Ponky, there is an X-Maxx, and it is live right now to where you guys can check that out. So we'll see how the X-Maxx goes. So I still see 72 for the 50-50 draw. And we'll see if I give out, $10, $20, or heck, if I got 100 tickets of that, that could be $300 payout tonight for somebody if they get in on that one and make it. I understand, but Nitro Pimp, man, when you make that first nickel, it is amazing. I don't know why, but it's just amazing. So, Ball King, you're so close. If you win it, I'll hand deliver the thing. But I want to show you guys something real quick. Slide this out of the way. You guys been watching the Trail X. I got some great news. So in this right now, I got to do the bumper thing on it. I'm working on some designs here, some stuff into there. But it is as close as it can possibly be without having the carbon rails to the actual production truck. I mean, it is absolutely got everything in it that it's supposed to have. Down to the special bolts I ordered for the servo mount. So it's got the correct drive shafts now, motor, everything, except for the carbon rails. But the rails hopefully will be in this week. So if the rails get in this week, then I get to start building the trucks. So once the trucks get built, oh, it actually has the real shocks on it too. Got those in, and they worked out great, man. Nice. Spring rates are right. I got lucky on it, to be honest with you. I really got lucky. Bodies, according to what I was told, I should have them first of next week. And if I have them first of next week, that sets me up for like the whole Thanksgiving, Black Friday thing like that. So, man, that was a goal that I wanted to get this RTR done. I've only got enough money for 25 of them. That's all I've got to get out there on the channel. I'm probably going to do a like say 10 of them at like noon East Coast time, and then maybe 10 more at 8 p.m. East Coast time. Kind of trying to spread them out, and I'll be running that one this weekend as well. So give it a little bit more test, which I know it's right on the money. Everything is on the way. All the axles came in today. I've got a ton of these axles now. All my servos in, all the motors are in, the radios, which this is the radio, 8-channel radio right here. It has enough telemetry to tell you your receiver signal. It's got all kinds of things. So actually a really nice radio. I think it might be the nicest radio of any RTR crawler on the planet, by the way, but I'm not bragging. Mustard pickles. I've never had a mustard pickle before. I'll make it easy for you. Just ship it to Northern Michigan. Double it. Man, I tell you. And you'll see me come get it. Yep. What's up, Joe? Need that Vertex. Mike, well, buddy, tonight at 8 o'clock, it happens. I've already got the little roulette wheel set up for 500. So it's already set up. There is no numbers pulled or anything. So it is absolutely fresh and clean. I'll turn that off. Farmer just got his X-Maxx ticket. Oh boy, dude. Now the way I'm doing the X-Maxx is a little bit different. The winner of the X-Maxx, I've already spoken to him. I do have this deal, and it will be shipped directly from A-Main. That's where I'm ordering it for you from. And you will have a choice of any color that's in stock. So, and this is not the Ultimate. It's the regular 8S. But it will be, if you like red and red's in stock, you'll get it. Green, you'll get that. So with doing it that way with the multiple colors, I can offer you the color of choice. This just comes in blue, so there's no real choice there. Plus, I was going to order another one of these, and they're sold out on A-Main as well. I got a feeling these are hard to get right now too. I probably will run it Sunday, but I really want to run Carbon X, which I fixed the steering on that. So the Carbon X would be class 3. I don't know. Maybe I will run it instead of Carbon X, but I kind of want to run Carbon X too. I need some L's to help with production. Well, I've got all the links are done. The axles, they come assembled, so I don't have to assemble those. The transmission, there's a shim that I do into this transmission to kind of give it a little bit of a modification. So I want to pull the transmissions apart, but overall, it's really just bolting together a few pieces. So it's not like I'm putting everything like a kit. Oh, speaking of kits, I got the new Boom Racing kit I got to put together. That's going to be a time taker right there. But it should be fairly easy to put together. There's a couple modification on, like, I'm not printing all the body mounts yet. I got to wait till I get these new body mount, this new body in, so I can properly fit that to these mounts. So, so I'm not finalized on the body mounts just yet. Travis, it's gonna be at 8 p.m. Marcus does not want an X-Maxx. Well, buddy, I guess you get to save some money next week, don't you? Just because, why do you start doing all these raffles? Because I just wanted to try something different, and it seems to be working both for me and you guys. So if it's working and I'm not going to prison, I'm good with it. I don't want to end up getting arrested for tax evasion. I know you guys know who I'm talking about there. Very popular Hodge twins and stuff. Yep. Do the steering on Carbon X. The Carbon X, I was having an issue with the steering tie rod dropping down. So in a video that I've got to upload to, I don't think I've uploaded it to channel members yet, but I did a custom bend to it that brought it up behind the servo horn, and it is tighter now. Yeah, a lot tighter turning. I'm still trying to get up to your complex. For you, RC, you can get it. They can run it after, get some great video footage. True. I could run Carbon X after the fact because I kind of want to see what this thing's got. And if I run it, it will be identical to what you guys will get. And this is a bad boy. Like I said in my video, some companies out there will build this and call it a comp truck. To me, after building Executioner and Carbon X, this is a trail truck. But it's pretty darn awesome, though. That I can tell you. And I'm really happy with the shocks. So far, I have not noticed any leaks out of the shocks. So I'm still good to go, and I'm happy with that. Prisoner Ray, Palm Beach with the ride. Good idea. One likes winning stuff. Wyoming Shill Corporation and yours. Yeah, Wyoming Shill. Oh man. Man, what did I miss? Cantaloupe, not much. We're just kind of wasting time until we get to 8. Slay the dragon. Oh man. So, but yeah, this right here, I hope it's good. I mean, if the shocks do leak, then it's like every other RTR out there with leaky shocks, but hopefully they don't. So, but anyway, so see, this weekend I'm going to Titusville, the DFD in Tampa, or not Tampa, around Dade County or close to Tampa. We will have the next EF2 will be down there. We'll have off-road racing, crawling, bashing. Probably going to work a swap meet into this. I'm not exactly sure yet, but it should be pretty darn awesome. So we got that one. And then April, we'll be back at Cherokee Rock Village for EF3. So we're not going to do it in June again because, well, it was just hot. So we're just kind of working that into it. Trying to get it a little bit cooler months and all that. So those are the big events that I'm scheduled for. There's a couple more events that I like to do, but they're not my events. I just go attend and sponsor and do all that wonderful stuff, which is actually pretty cool that I can sponsor things, you know? So that is actually pretty darn awesome. So I don't know if you can see it or not, but that's the display screen on the transmitters. So, and like it holds 8 models, 8 channels. You can set this up as momentary. Like say you have a truck with dig. Boom, in dig, out of dig. I like momentary on my dig trucks. You know, that way you're in it, out of it, like that. So, but decent feeling, and it's one-handed drivable. I love that feature. So, and since this is coming in my trucks, I've been having to study this transmitter a little bit. There is a really cool feature in this thing, and it's with the servo. When you get it, the servo will be set to 90 degrees. That kind of gives a little bit of a cushion, a little bit. So, but you can turn it up to 270 or even higher, I think. No, you got 90 degrees, 180, and 270. So, and when you do that, this servo, the 190, will go a lot further. So you can get more turn out of it. But once you do that, you have to go in and set your endpoints and all that. That's going to be on you. Yeah, Clayton will be here for EF3, that's for sure. CT8. This transmitter has been used by so many different brands out there. So yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Punk, you've been mentioning the XCESCs. Is that the new 16S one or something like that? Try the new Endura shocks. Okay. Any word when the new RLR rally car will be released? Yeah, I know exactly when it'll be released, but I can't say anything. When was EF2? EF2 was actually canceled due to a scheduling conflict where they wanted to schedule carts and other things over top of what I was supposed to have. So I basically politely told them to take a hike. Okay. Because I'm just simply not going to deal with that. So we're now going to be down at DFD in January, I think the 16th or 17th for EF2 will be down there. Dude, I've not had any issues with these, but since this is my RTR, it will be staying on there. I ordered, it was 30 of the 8-channel receivers, and I've got the 4-channel receivers as well. So I've got those in stock. I also got the 833 underdrive gears for these axles in stock. I've got some more 824 overdrive gears as well. So on the order that I've got coming with the chassis, I have more brass faces on the way. So when you go to the page on the website, when I get all this done and you go to it, you'll see all the options you have right there. So you'll be able to order the truck and get the brass to come with it if you want. You can order the truck and get, like, there's a bumper that comes on this. If you want to get the winch bumper, you've got to move your servo behind the axle. There just isn't enough room. I mean, the servo comes all the way up in there. This truck has compression all the way to the chassis, okay? All the way to the chassis. And there is a ton of shock adjustment on it. So you get this truck, you don't like these shocks, you chunk them in the garbage. You can fit just about any kind of shock you can imagine on here. You're almost unlimited on shock options with this truck. And that was something I really wanted. So, Engineer Dan, what's up, buddy? Up to 20S, full line sensorless, FOC. They got FOC for crawlers? Now that I didn't know about. Yeah, these wheels are available on the website. So when I ordered the wheels for these things, I ordered 100 sets of them. Some of these things had an MOQ, which when I get the first 25 out, I may not need quite as much stuff to get the next batch. Now, all the axles are going to be gone. That was an expensive buy right there. So I wanted to order all new axles. I should have enough rails to make new ones. Hopefully, J Concepts will still have these bodies in stock because I'm going to need more of those, I know. So, but anyway, that all comes later on. I want to do 2 more RTRs next year, too. I don't know if they updated that GX, but that version that I have, use lipo. It doesn't work as soon as double drop in just a few percent. I've got the double A's in here right now. I binded it to the receiver and all that. Will the TX be able to get crazy steering as far as there is clearance? Yes. Dude, when I turned the steering angle up from 90 to 270 or 180, yeah, it really put that servo out there. So just so you know, it really gets out there. The endpoints only go to 100 one direction or the other. But you turn that up to 270, now you have way too much. You got to dial it down on your endpoints. So 18650s. They are 90 millimeter shocks, not hundreds. But you can easily put hundreds on this if that's what you want to do. There's more than enough room for hundreds if that's what you wanted. And that's kind of what I was after, to allow all of that to be there, you know? Shoot, Nitro has a number 3 crown. 3 models at 540, 550, and then 47 size. Bonky, do you have any contacts with them? Because I'd like to chat with them if they got all of that. The release date for this, hopefully Black Friday. I'm hoping. So I've still got a few parts and pieces on the way. So when that comes in, we'll see. Paul, dude, they're probably going to be gone. That's why I'm thinking about doing 10 and then 10 and then like 5 or maybe 1 here, 1 there kind of a thing. But yeah, they're going to be going to be gone, buddy. What I thought about doing was pricing the truck as a roller and allowing you to add the motor, add the servo, add the transmitter in case you don't want those, right? The problem is, like what you're saying there, if you're sitting there, do I really need that motor? Do I really want that servo? Transmitter, I don't know about the transmitter. You've already lost your buy. So I think that's going to be an issue as far as like you're going to have to be on it. So I'm going to have 10 of them ready to go. You click and get gone quick. Since I've got the box for the transmitter and all that, I've got to get all that positioned and order shipping boxes for them, which those will be ordered tomorrow. So I've got to get the shipping boxes ordered for them. I got to figure out, do I ship with the wheels and tires on or have them off or what? I mean, I got to get this thing packed in a way that I can ship it. I don't want to have to ship a box like this very often. I wish I would have bought 2 of these. I really do. I really wish I would have got 2 of them, but oh well. I could have been bought out a main on that. I'm at see your comment and raise you too. New plan on releasing them. Build kits are a solid option. Unbuilt box, brown box, just a kit really. And see, maybe I could do that a little bit later. For me personally, I want to say I have a RTR that you can buy. I don't know why. I want to be able to say I've got an RTR out there. It's probably just a personal thing or an achievement thing, I guess you could say. So you can buy if you do like $2, does that really bump your crown up? I thought it was just commenting. Yukon Rock Slide is a different version. Yeah, there are some slight differences in there, Travis, but I believe all of my printed stuff fits those. Did you get a custom box for it, like retail looking box? I've got to measure and get the boxes ordered. So I do not have any artwork. I don't have any of this It will be in a brown box. I do not want to ship USPS. I've already had one guy request that he has to have it USPS. I said, I don't want to ship that. I don't trust them with that. USPS has cost me probably about $4,000 in lost items this year. USPS sucks. Okay. So I really want to ship either UPS or FedEx on these. Step one for sure. Both mods. Do I hear 30? Whoa, okay. Dude, that did put you to 1. I didn't realize that made a difference. I thought it was just commenting. I did not realize that. Okay. Thank you, Nitro Pimp. I appreciate that. All right, let's see where we're at on the 50-50 draw. Let's see. Right now, see the 50-50. See, the 50-50 draw, that was kind of a test. Remember when I posted on the Facebook about what about a $1,200 shopping spree? So I'm like, okay, let's try a 50-50 real quick and just see if it works out. So far, tickets are $6, but is it? It is bait to get you to spend nitro money. I think Clayton's going to bring his nitros down here. Oh, we're getting clay for the track too. So clay for the off-road track, which means you can actually run a nitro and not clog up your filters and mess things up. Yeah, I really appreciate that, Nitro. That's it. He's in time. Well, you're both mods. That'd be like a mod war. Yeah. Nitro. The 50-50 draw, $6 for a ticket. Depending on if there's 100 tickets sold, then somebody's going to win $300 tonight. Simple as that. And let me explain how this works. So $6, okay, you could win, upwards of $6. All sell out is $600. Out of the $600, $300 will go friends and family to whoever the winner is. Okay. Now that leaves me $300. Nope. I lose $100 right off the bat because every ticket sold cost me $1 because of the service. I'm not joking. It really does. And then out of that, I'm losing, it's not really a high amount, but I might be losing, say, another 50 cents due to transaction fees and website fees. So out of that $600, on my end, it's more like a 70 you, 30 me on the actual money out kind of a thing. So for me, it's not a 50-50 win for me. For you, it is. But you are the buyer of the $6 ticket, as I'm the supplier, and supplies have expenses. So that's how that works. And I just wanted to give it a try to see if it's going to work out or not. It's probably going to be the ball diamond. Probably. We had that before at another track. And dude, the way we were running that was we were actually spraying the water to kind of dampen the track between the qualifiers. And doing that allowed us to build up a huge vintage following. We had probably 15 vintage. We're talking real RC10s out there. Real vintage trucks, some Kyoshos. I mean, it was just crazy at the real vintage vehicles we had going. And then the owner of the property, the hobby shop, decided to, well, let's just say it got a little bit weird, but he sold everything out. And at that time, I realized I no longer had a track to maintain. I could go home from work. Man, I was happy. I'm like, dude, I don't have to go do all that work now. And well, now here we are. Let me see. Marcus. I know, Marcus. We're going to need to tune them. Mark Tulak. Maybe give Joe one of them. Watch him get frustrated again. Dude, you tune it, I'll drive it. I'll lap you twice with it, and I'll give it back to you. Simple as that. That's FOC motor combo. Ponky. Not sure. A package of insert replacements. Thanks for... Awesome, buddy. Yes, sir. Mason, yes, sir. Exoplex. I don't know if it's the greatest place on earth, but I'm here every day. So I've never seen a nitro run correctly. Seems like it would be cool. Punky, dude, the only reason nitro is still alive in the modern era is the 1/8 buggy and 1/8 truggy. That's like the only thing that is modern in nitro. Now, Nitro Pimp, he has an insane amount of nitro vehicles. I mean, just it's really impressive at what he has. But in the modern world, it's the 1/8 buggy and truggy. That's it. You know, I mean, there's no other reason to get a .21 engine. You know, so refreshing the tune. And Mark too, like the new nitro engines, they are really good. They really are. Nella, all right, buddy. I see you. You're tagging yourself. That case of axial nitro engines. When do we get to see that new J Concepts body? B Beckers, I've actually thought of something. When they come in, I've got to make sure I have permission to even release the body with the truck. Hopefully it doesn't hold me up on the release. But I do not, I've seen the body. It is incredible. It's a body that man, it is, how do I explain this? It's kind of a mix of creep, as in like the J Concepts creep and the Stage Killer. It's a mix of those two, but it's in an incredible way. They did an outstanding job on that thing. I mean, they really did. It's good enough that you'll probably start seeing it more and more on the channel versus the Stage Killer body. That's my thoughts on it. Let me see. Joker, what's up, buddy? That's probably one of the most comprehensive. Oh yeah, Marcus, he does. He really does. Holmes Hobbies Team Spec motor. I did see it, but dude, I have no place for one of those right now. I got motors on the shelf. Best and Slime Ball RC. What y'all? Thank you, Nella. Tits, if you know what you're doing. Joe's dad didn't nitro, and he got after the nitro heyday. Joe's dad. We had a nitro car back when I was a little runt, but it was one of those you get the thing running, and it was on a string, and it just done circles. We had one of those in nitro. I also had a nitro tunnel hole boat. And that was when I found out you really had to do a lot of swimming with running nitro engines on the water. So yeah, and swimming in some of these ponds around here is not really what you want to do. So was it at Halloween Haul and Crawl? David Pig, yes, it was at Halloween Haul and Crawl. It was on the J Concepts table. Yes, it was. What would you have to do to put a Fusion 8 and an SCX 6? I think there's an adapter plate that you can get for it and bolt it into the stock transmission without having to get the whole Vidavon motor mount and stuff. That was Steam. I don't know what it was. It had to be. It was something making noise though. Dude, I don't have any more. I've got the one in my truck. As soon as I see them come back in stock, I'm ordering about 2 or 3 more. So you guys might need to be quick. But I hope they get them back in stock, dude. They are awesome. Simple adapter plate. Nelson, what's up, buddy? Do you know if a Gorgon body fit on the Quake? Yes, Gorgon body does fit the Quake, and the Quake body fits the Gorgon. They go right on. Do I think a Fusion 8 Pro will benefit the Vertex? You know, Marcus, I've thought about doing that, but I haven't found any reason at all to take out the stock motor in the Vertex. It's got the crawl, it's got the torque, it's got the control. It's the BEC is already at 8 volts. I mean, now, okay, 1800 kV versus 23. You gotta have a little more speed, but the thing is fast enough as it is. I have not had any reason to change the motor out in my truck. None. It's been perfect, honestly. That Rift water skipping video. Dude, we're like in drought around here. I swear, dude, we probably had like 1 or 2 rain showers in the last month. This is dry for us. Like the grass is cracking under our feet here. It is dry. What time is the draw? Mason, the draw is happening in 27 minutes at 8 o'clock. Oh, you did finally get your Elite. Nice. Have you done your inserts for the scrubs by Reefs yet? If so, are they on your site? All I have now are flubber stuffers. Nella, what you would want for there, if you still have the foams and you're willing to do some cut, the Pro Codes are your best bet for that tire. You'll get the smoothest drive with the best side control. You'll get everything right there. And they don't cost much. So it's kind of a easy thing. Slipper clutch. When I had my transmission out and I was putting in the West Desert Wheeler dig in it, I was tightening it, but it wasn't tightening. I had to basically kind of lock the transmission down and turn the nut to tighten it up. Since I did that, I have no more slip. When I thought I was tightening it, when it was in the truck, I was just simply slipping the clutch. It wasn't actually tightening anything. So, yeah, it actually is pretty solid now. On the 10L80, I think what I had to do to mine was set the drag brake just enough to hold it. If you turn the drag brake all the way up, it acts similar to the Escape 32 controllers, meaning it will constantly power the motor to hold it, to lock it down solid. So the more you have for the drag brake, the more amps you're losing and the more heat you're getting from the motor to hold it. Even if the thing's sitting on the table like this in total neutral, it will be burning your battery down, just simply holding the rotor and creating heat. So on my, like the Vertex, I'm running right at 20 on the drag brake, and that seems to be perfectly fine. Yeah, David, I mean, there's just no, it's just, I haven't had a need to do it. It's painting the body now. It's named Barf. Raymond, what's up? The only reason my grass crunches is because of the frost. We don't have any frost here, buddy. So, at least not yet. Not so far this year. Thumbs up. Joker Patrick. Thank you, buddy. Let's see where we are with the website and all that. I'm going to put out a video tomorrow promoting the X-Maxx drawing for next Tuesday. So we'll be going for that one. Right now we have 38 tickets. Let me see. 38 tickets sold for the 50-50 draw. And that would be 38 times 6 divided by 2. So as it sits right now, somebody's going to win $144. As it sits right now. With 36 Yeah, 36 tickets. That is correct, right? 36 times 6. No, a little bit different. I did the wrong one. 36 times 6. All right, divided by 2. No, we're only at $108. So 36 tickets are sold. I put the wrong number in. But somebody's going to win a cool $100 tonight. And somebody's going to get this shipped out tomorrow. What are you holding out if you win the giveaway? What you holding out if you win the giveaway? What? I don't understand that. There are more tickets for the X-Maxx. No, still at 500. The same cap on that one. I put an NSD to my Vertex. Be aware it will hit the upper links. It will require some clearance work on the links. Okay. I haven't even changed my servo out on it. I really haven't. Haven't found the need to, honestly. I mean, dude, the thing is great as it is. Let me see. What are you holding out on giving a thumbs up for the win in the giveaway? What are you holding out on giving a thumbs up for the... Is that it? I am lost here. Just give a thumbs up. Is that what you want? I'm totally lost here. Oh, man. Okay. All right. So anyway, all right. Yeah. Punky Kong, X-Maxx. Yes, sir. So if you guys want to share that around, go for it, man. So that would be cool to see if the X-Maxx sell out. I doubt it will, but we'll see. I'd like to get more of these, but they seem to be in tough supply now. But we shall see here. All right, so now we got 48 sold for the 50-50. If you guys max this out, dude, somebody's winning $300 tonight. And that will be after I pull this. This is the first pull right here. Okay. Slime ball. Thank you, buddy. Long as you watch your hands after you go and do you pimp. What was it? Oh yeah. Never mind. I can't see that on camera. I did spend 25 for this coin. You did, dude. You really did. Oh my god. You really did. I did not realize that you could actually I did not realize that the crown would come with money spent. I really didn't. I thought it was just a commenting thing. Like you commented more, and that's what I thought it was. I really did not realize that until tonight. Now I know, and knowing is half the battle. Oh, the X-Maxxes, man, they got the new Sledgehammer tires and everything on them. I was checking those out. That was actually pretty darn cool. If you're a check on order. And heck, if this X-Maxx one sells out, on the next one, I'll put the X-Maxx Elite on there, or the X-Maxx Premium, or whatever it is, the Ultimate. I'll put that on there. No, Mike, he bought it from you. Like I haven't bought it twice, dude. I know Nitro. I didn't put that together. It just wasn't something that clicked here. XRT Ultimate. Yeah, I could do an XRT. Yeah, so I guess if X-Maxx sells out, then I'll do the XRT Ultimate. I can do that. So I'll be by this weekend for my pro codes and testing. I wish I didn't miss last weekend. Dude, Adam, them courses were awesome. The courses are still set up. So yeah, they were actually pretty nice courses, I think. I didn't fold it lengthwise this time. Oh, Is the body at least scale too fast marine? Yes, it is supposed to be completely Sorca legal too. So just so you know. Dude, I mean, the body, I think, I mean, this right here, I mean, the Warlord body is a monstrous body, but cut down, it's not bad. It looks way better than I expected once I cut the thing down, though. I mean, otherwise, it's just this big, bulbous monstrosity of Lexan that I just didn't like for a crawler, but that is actually decent looking after it was cut down. Share the link for X-Maxx, Xmas. See everyone been busy at work. Some of your old crawlers that you're not using anymore. Old crawlers that I don't use anymore. Dude, I have one of them that's really odd, and I don't know that you guys would even be interested in it. But it's the Element Trail Walker, but it has those vectoring axles in it, so it can turn like a tank. I've got that truck up there, and I honestly don't have any use for it. But that's up there, and those axles were expensive too. I'm not even sure if they're still available. Dude, I want to get the Bigfoot one too. I don't know why. It's the same X-Maxx as we've had before, but I don't know. What do you recommend for over/under driving the Mias axles? I've got the portal transmission, so I don't think there is the portal transmission. What I would do with that is, at the most, I like to underdrive the rear. So instead of 833 gears in the back, and I want to say just go ahead and go with the 824 fronts. I've got those on the website. I'm not sure if I haven't turned them on yet. Let me see if I can find my products here. I've got those on the web. I got them in today. Let's see if I can find them here. Yep, 833s. I'm going to add, I think I've got 10 of those in there, so I'm going to turn those on the website right now. I forgot to do that earlier. So I've got the 833s in stock, and I've got 824s in stock. I got plenty of those in stock. So I'll go ahead and add a couple more of those. I'll do a final count on them to where I have the correct number. But I think I got 20 of the 824s in there. So with that being the case, then, you know, you could do the 824 front and the 833 rear. That's probably what I would do. Did I lose you or no? Okay. Overdrive and portal. Put the overdrive and the portal gears, cuts down and torque twist. Marcus, that doesn't matter. It's the overall ratio of the axle. Believe me, it's the overall ratio of the axle. You could overdrive whatever you want in the portals. The overall ratio is where it's at, which is why I like to do the 833 in the rear to start with, because that lowers the entire ratio of the entire axle assembly down. Yeah, Bigfoot. David Pig, dude, the Bigfoot it looks great, dude. It really does. I've got a almost box stock X-Maxx sitting up here. Then I've got the crazy X-Maxx. Then I've got, let's see, 1, 2. I've only got 2 X-Maxxes right now. Thought I had 3. Oh, well. Gee, I thought I had 3. Where'd that third one run off to? You have to come to Proline next year. Man, Proline was awesome. Shorts are leading in monetization. Well, the shorts are good for kind of you get the view count up, but it's not the same in my opinion. You can get subscribers from them. As far as like money made, hey, you'll be lucky to get 3 to 4 cents at best per 1,000 views. As we're a normal video, it could be upwards of 7, 8, 9, maybe $10. And if you have really engaging content, man, you can get up to $20 per 1,000 views. So, and the best ones are in finance, where the guys are sitting here talking about, oh, I invested this, I invested that, because hey, you kind of want to get a tip to make $1, right? So you kind of watch all of it. Here it's all about spending money. Tour of my RC fleet. I got a bunch of them without tires on them for some reason. I'm not sure why. Dude, SJ Racing going to Pro Line? Yeah, we got to do that. Also, we got to go do ECC. I will set up both canopies. We will have an actual team canopy, a team tent out there. It will be awesome. Bigfoot unboxing got 15K with 1,500 subs at the time. They are good for the channel. Yeah, they are. They are Nitro. Yeah, I agree. The Carbon X is a more forward skid breakover capable truck. The Executioner has got a little bit more towards the middle skid. The Executioner is a little bit smoother driving. The Carbon X is a little bit more aggressive driving, if that makes any sense. They're both incredible vehicles, though. They really are. Mr. Guitar Guy, what's up, buddy? Mike Rainey, like Brad Brennan. Only have 2 X-Maxx. Oh man, you should have that orange stockish X-Maxx, red expensive X-Maxx, and the one that's a Pro Line Chevy. The orange stock, yeah, I should have it somewhere. I think I may have traded it or may have sold it. I'm not sure. Peking. You should just change yours to Peking RC. ECC is already on the calendar. All right, SJ. Yes, sir. Someone does win. How does it work? Nathan, you're talking about like for this? Well, I get an email from you. We do a confirmation on address, and I ship this thing out and send you tracking. That's kind of how it works. And this is coming with upgrades from me. The winner will choose to have me install the upgrades, or you can install them. Honestly, I'd rather you install them. This way you can drive the truck in stock form and then do the upgrades on it, which are really simple to put on, and see the difference. If you put all my stuff on here and you drive, you're like, oh yeah, that was cool, but you don't really know the difference that they make, especially the rear drag skid. That's a huge thing. Justin Noble, what did I ignore this time? I'm looking for your comment. Where's it at? I don't even see your comment up here. You'll have to say it again because I can't find the comment that I apparently ignored. I see Kenneth right here. Kenneth asked about the bologna sandwich with cheese, but no, I didn't have that today. So Bigfoot should make a deal with Traxxas and get 10 trucks going to compete with Monster. They probably already do. Again, that's your fleet, brother. Remember what I have in my fleet. Marcus, you have the memory of an elephant. You never forget. Nathan, probably Bigfoot would be, dude. Yeah, but they're stuck in with Dodge though. Let's see. Yeah, dude. Hey, we got 9 minutes to the draw. 9 minutes to go until I fire this dude up right here and we do the draw. I am based out of close to Jacksonville, Florida. I said, open the waffle so I can put a hundo. No, I can't. Dude, once the 500 is gone, it's gone. I'm not going to, that would be so bad to add more tickets. No, I'm not going to do it. Not happening. You can get it on the X-Maxx one though. You know what else I didn't forget? Marcus, adding a Baja rate in my fleet. Oh yeah. Did you already sell all the tickets? It's nasty. Nate. Nasty. Oh, Nasty Nate. Okay, well, I figured that out, huh? The tickets are sold out on this. On the website in the pinned post, you can see the X-Maxx raffle I've got going on, and I've got a 50-50 raffle as well going on as well. So you guys can check all of that out. So you can get in on that one. The 50-50 will be drawn tonight. The X-Maxx will be drawn next Tuesday. Thanks for the chance. All right, Lugnut. He says, right, he was just a baby back then. Skimming through the website. Who is that young kid? Oh my God, dude. Yeah, the guy that built the site for me found an old picture on Facebook and put that on there. Dude, I wish I could be that young again. I was like 5. Right, Nacho. I guess I have to send Joe $650 for that bot. Dang, dude. I mean, it's still sitting there, just collecting dust right now. Oh, dang it. It's all the way up there. Maybe after we get this done, I'm working on my UDR. I got the new Vidavon cage. It's on it. I gotta chase some guys on that one. Chase some stuff on that one. It's easy, Joe, or make my pro coach for the V6 and Baja Pro X's, which is easier. Pro X's, they just gotta be taller and wider. Heard that pick is your middle school year, but it might be. It was quite old. Basically neighbors. Okay, Middle Georgia, that's not too bad. I'll be going up there. Well, I'm not doing Christmas in Georgia this year. Huh. 60 thoughts on the Vidavon portals for the Vertex 6. From what I can tell, Mike, is it is a version of the SCX6 portals. Possibly a different inside, but I believe they're on their way. I believe that the outsides are the same as the 6. I think with different stub axles and stuff like that. I think when I see them, but when I get them, I will know for sure. Let me just ship these to you. We just need to see if they're the same size as the Vidavon versions, then I've got the tire that I need, you know? Still has bang. Dude, I was a skater back in high school, dude. Well, hold on. I was a skater up until, well, I was still a skater, but I was also in the NJ ROTC, so I had to chop my hair off for that. So, all right, cross keys, crawl. All right, we got about 5 minutes, 4 minutes, and we will be pulling for this Vertex and seeing where I've got to ship this out. Then I'll contact them, contact me, and see about the additional parts and pieces. See how all that's going to go. And the other one, as far as the 50-50, that's going to run till about 8:30 to see how far that one's going to go. So we will get all of that going, hopefully. All right. And get back to, hopefully I didn't lose you. Okay, there we are. Need the portal for the Vertex. See, Clayton, there is something there, which is why I mentioned earlier I would like to have got another one of those, because I kind of want to have 2 of them. One of them with the portals, because I'm going to have to build new drag skids for those. I'm going to build all that for that, which might be close enough. Would you guys be interested in a drag skid for an old SCX6? I mean, I could possibly do something like that. I haven't tried it. Ponky, Avril still hot. Yeah. Oh, I get it now, Avril. Okay. I get it. Let's go ahead and ship it to me. Did you get the bodies in for the Trail X? No, not yet. I should have them next week, though. Nice to hear about being East End boys skating after West End. That doesn't sound right. That doesn't sound right there. First time ever watching you YouTube live, long time watcher of Exocaged. Hoodless, what's up, buddy? I'm glad to have you. Yeah, we're about to see where this is going here. I just sold singles and hot long hair. Okay, I have no idea what you guys are talking about. If it's modern music, I'm out the door on that. Getting rid of drag skid for the 6. Okay. Okay, I think I know what you're talking about. I lost my number 2 crown. Mike, yeah, who got number 2? SJ Racing got number 2. Dang. Oh, yeah, I did some pink skids for SJ Racing. Man, that pink was hard to print, dude. God, that thing was hard to print. Be going to Cherokee Rock Village this next year. Give me a reason to go. Nella, oh, dude, yeah. Dude, it is awesome at Cherokee. Did y'all watch the video I had on that? It's not country, and I don't ever listen to that country crap. Mogged my cross. Old crappy. Okay, so I guess I need to. I've got a stock SCX6 over there. I guess I can build one off of that. Well, Wisconsin, and a great day, RC 50-50. Grizzly RC, yes, sir. Nitro Pimp, you are number 1. And look at that, number 2. Ponky now just got the number 2. It's every video all the time. Dude, that did so good up there. oh, Kenneth. What's the rig? All right, so it is 7:59. Let's go ahead and get the drum rolling here. So we make sure everything is all set. It's 1 to 5. I know you guys can't see the 1 to 500. That is it. Oh my goodness. Are you guys ready? This is the big one right here. Next week will be even larger. And if that one goes well, then there will be some ultimates go out. Oh my goodness. All right. I'm nervous. Are you ready? It is 8 o'clock. I'm going to push the spin button and we will see what number it pulls. There it is. And if you're not here, I can find you or find out who it was. 448. Thank you. I wasn't even paying attention. 448. Who has got 448? Who got 448? I don't want to have to try to look this up because I can't just find the darn. Ponky really got it? AZ Rider. Okay, it wasn't Ponky. Big Bird, no way. Big Bird, no way, really? You won the one from last weekend. Wow. Apparently, Marcus has some competition for the most winningest guy ever out here. Holy cow, dude. This time I'm sending this to that correct address. Hopefully you got that Capra. Oh my God. Dude, that puts you within the last 2 weeks. about $1,600 in winnings here. Not invited to the cookout no more. No way. All right, cool. I'm glad you got that, Big Bird. Wow. All right. Well, heck. So now all we have is the 50-50 drawing. Let's see how that going. The file of 10 yeah, tell me about that. All right, let's go to products. Let's see how many we've got on for the 50-50 drawing. See how many we got there. We have 49 in for the 50-50 drawing. That will run for another 28 minutes. So at 8:30, I will pull for that one. That is the last pull for the night. So, woo, boy. All right, so let's see, let's get back to here. I guess Big Bird, we'll find out. Yeah, but Marcus, you won that first, was it 1400 servo? The first one I ever did was Mark won that 1400. You didn't enter the 50-50. Okay, you guys have a chance. That would be a heck of a dude. I would just put 300 cash in the box then. You know, let's just do it that way. That way the government doesn't know about it. Oh, you got the crowd. Dang. Mustard pickles, yeah. Well, I would hope to at least get 130 sold, and I got a feeling once I put the video out, 130 may be sold tomorrow. So you can pretty much guarantee it's going to go. So just so you know. The Vanquish H10, yes, I have. The Vanquish H10 is okay. It's kind of a niche thing though. For me, the best thing I ever did with the H10 was take the axles out and put them under an Executioner. I just didn't really get into the H10 as much as some other people do. How can you have 49 on the 50-50? You have ticket number 51? Let me update this. Hang on. Well, it shows I have 41 left, so that would be 59. 59 was where it would be. Okay, yeah, you're right. Now I have 35 left in stock. So what would that be? 65 sold. So now there's 35. Yep, you were right. Let's say you raffle a Raminator. That isn't entirely out of the question. It would have to be something I order from Primal, and you would have to get it directly from them because you have to assemble it. There's a lot to it, but that's not entirely out of the question. Pricing, ticket numbers, that could happen. Just so you know. Vanquish Axles on Amazon and good. They're okay. They're okay. From now to Christmas. Whew, that would be pretty awesome, wouldn't it? Let me show you this other thing while we're doing this right here. Yes, don't do math. I'm not good at math anyway. Math hurts my brain. Let me go grab this. I want to show you the bend on it. Oh, goodness. So we mentioned steering earlier, right? So, let me ask you guys a question here. I've got another truck. Let me go grab this one. Hang on. Let me show you this right here. While I'm wasting time over here. This is a customer's Carbon X that I'm building for him. Absolutely everything is brand new, full RTR. So my question for you guys would be, what if I put one of those together and put that in the waffle? Would you guys be interested in that? Full RTR. Maybe at that time. Well, this one has the Vertex Unity in it with a 1400 reef servo. It's a beast of a servo. It's got the brass on it, the J Concepts megalithics, carbon wheels, all that. So I mean, I charge $1,500 for those. So that's actually, by the pricing and all, more than the X-Maxx. But it's not so much since because I'm the one that's building it. So people like crawlers, yep. Big bird. Dude, if I did that and you won that, dude, oh my god. All right, so basically what you're saying is I need to go ahead and go back to Deluxe, which I was going to order tonight anyway. I got to get some shock springs and stuff like that. I'd like to put the Elites in here, but I could do the this one. Go to Reese, order you some 1400 servos. Such a beast of it. Well, would you guys want the 1400 servo? Or you know that other servo that I tested? BKTT? That servo? Really good. But I think for this, I think I'd rather you have the 1400. Because I know for a fact it's going to take some abuse, man. All right, let me see here. Let's see where we're at here. How do you like the Unity? Dude, Brian, I love the Unity, dude. How's that servo skid in that? Is that servo skid in that? Servo skid. What servo skid? There's my Unity in my truck right here. Yeah, but I can't get another Vertex. They're sold out unless I get them. Unless I can get a hold of one from Red Cat directly or something. But yeah, so basically I'm gonna order some. I'm gonna order in the parts, and I guess I will get one of those done here before too long, and I'll put that up. Yeah, I like the Reese 1400. The Yukon is legit. Yes. H10 Unity is loud and high frequency. I haven't noticed any noise out of it. Carter, I would love to get a Vertex, but I got this one from A-Main and they were sold out. I was actually going to do the Vertex and do like the drop deal, like what I'm doing with the X-Maxx, which is available now, but they didn't have any Vertexes in there. So if they do end up getting a Vertex, I'm going to tell them to let me know, and so I go order the thing, and I'll just bring it here because if they're still on like that, they're not going to be in stock by the time next Tuesday comes around, and then you want a Vertex, but I have no Vertex to send you, and I know you don't want my beat up one. That thing's been beat up to death. So, yeah, okay, yeah. I'm going to talk to West Desert. Big Bird, and I'm going to order for you the dig unit for this thing as well. And I'll get that shipped out. I'll get him to ship directly to you with the dig unit. Dude, I would love to do another Vertex. I got to get one. Now, you guys are having all this stuff here. I mean, I don't want to be doing like 6 gigantic raffles a week. It'd be pretty awesome, to be honest with you. But man, that'd be a lot of money flow everywhere for everybody involved. Let's make some cheapies, hard bodies. I'll call Oscar. Well, I could call my guy too, Nitro Pimp. It's Tarbo. Can't buy tickets on if it doesn't have a reservo. David Pig. I know the feeling there, buddy. A pre-order win is just as good. David Pig, you probably got a bunch of spare reservos kicking around. Big Bird. A fool better go buy a lotto ticket. Ask Kevin how he does it. Dude, Kevin's on another level, though. I mean, it's like if there's a ladder of 1 to 100, he's at the 100, and I'm probably hanging around a 4 or a 5. So, yeah, he's way beyond anything I'll ever be, honestly. A set of cut and shuts on J Concepts 2.0 wheels with pro codes for a raffle. Why don't we just get some J Concepts 2.0 wheels, get the cut and shuts, and run them ourselves? I mean, you might as well, right? I can't believe I was so close to winning. Really? How close were you, Marcus? Dude, slinging like 60 trucks a month. Dude, I know, Punky. Dude, I've actually entered some of them. And I did the raffle thing. Oh, okay. Now we still have 15 minutes to go on the 50-50. I thought I was about to run late here. If they sell out early, then we're going to go ahead and pull it. Let's see where we are here. All right. It still show. There we go. Okay, so there's only 21 left out of the 50-50 draw. So 21 left out of that. We still have 486 tickets left for the X-Maxx. All right. So yeah, 21 left for the 50-50, and then we'll get that one pulled. I'm going to go ahead and set this up for 100 because I think we're going to get that. All right, so that is now set for 100, and it is now sitting there. I got a feeling we might get this. I got international limited. I know when I did it a couple times. Oh, 446. Yeah, we're close. I did it a couple times, but the issues were. My tires fit the chip. Okay, thank you, Brian. Okay, that's good feedback. Thank you. Big Bird, get it, man. Dude, if you win that, I'll put cash in your box, dude. I'll put cash in there. Like a whole bunch of ones, you know? But the biggest issue was like, oh, I can't pay with Apple Pay, or why does it convert my USD to UK money or whatever that was, pounds or something? So I'm like, I'll let that go. 492, yep. 50-50 link. Yep, it is still up in there. Yep, you still click the link, it'll take you to the page, and it will show you, let me see, the Vertex. Yeah, it'll show it there. I wonder if you click on it, wonder what it'll do. Yeah, it doesn't give you the countdown on the tickets remaining. I kind of wish it would give you a little bit of a countdown as far as like knowing how much it was. Yep, 16 minutes, and we'll see who wins. Should be $300 is what I'm expecting here. I'm expecting it to go. If not, somebody will get a little bit different change here. 19 left in stock. Hopefully, I haven't lost everything here. All right. So I'm got a. Let me see here. All right, I got to get this thing to go here. Come on. I can't see the screen for YouTube right now. I don't even know if we're still on. Hopefully we're still on. All right, how about I get rid of that and go back to YouTube and go back into it completely fresh and new here. Married with Children. Dude, I watch Married with Children all the time, dude. All the time. Hey, look, there we are. Let's see here. Hey, we go. All right, good. For some reason, it wouldn't reload on my own screen here. Can I roll it into X-Maxx tickets? No, sir. Once you buy the ticket, it's on. I had some guys local ask if they could give buy a ticket with cash. I'm like, I don't have a way to award tickets. At least I haven't found out if I can or not. So I don't have a way to, like, say you show up and you got $10. Say, look, I'll give you $10 for the ticket. I can't take it. I mean, I could take it, but I can't give you a ticket. It all has to go through this system. I don't have a choice on it. It's good luck for 82nd Airborne. Ooh, 82nd Airborne. My dad was that. How does the 50-50 work? Well, pretty much if all 100 tickets sells at $600 total brought in, 300 goes to a winner, which I will pull on this right here. And it will be sent by PayPal. I can do Venmo. I can do Cash App, all that. So I would basically send you $300. Simple and easy. 50-50 Exocaged gift cards. So basically, what you're saying, that's a good idea, Punky. So I could do basically a $300 credit on your account on the website. I could do that if you would want to. If I win the 50-50, can that pay for the Baja Ray? You know what, Marcus? You've been wanting that truck for years. If you win the 50-50, I'll ship you the Baja Ray. All right? Done deal. I'll gladly trade with you, Big Bird. Oh, next Tuesday is my birthday. 2 great presents. That cuts out the middleman. Keeps support high. Whistling sound. Let's see where we're at here. All right, it shows 19 left. Let's see here. Oh boy, there's only 10 left. Somebody's getting $300 tonight. Who's it going to be? There's only 10 left, dudes. So somebody's going to win $300 here in just a few minutes. Dude, I will tell you, Nacho Pimp, the Baja Rays are such a pain to work on. But if you drive them like on 2S, mildly and more scale, dude, they're beautiful trucks. They really are. They drive wonderful. And that one has the Vitavon front end stuff on it, which really helps that truck a lot. It really does. Not Canadian legal. Savage Mini, worst truck ever. I never had one of those. I had a Savage though. It was a Savage Flux. Then I did the XL chassis and all that stuff with it. See, from what I did, your Brooklyn 1S, mine got too wild on big power. And I think that one also has a Hobby Wing system in it too. I think it might have a Max 10 with maybe a 5400 or a 4600, something like that. So it's got something in there. Baja Ray. Man, I'm telling you, Mark, they drive good when you drive them correctly and you drive like a pansy. Oh, by the way, that's the steering thing I was telling you about. See how I got it turned up behind the horn? So that actually helped me out quite a bit because I was getting caught on that tie rod. It was bending down kind of like what? It would bend down like that and just catch everything. So, but as far as modifying this, that's up to whoever gets it because this is the world of crawlers and we always modify our stuff. Max 10 for, see, Marcus already knows everything about it right there. Max 10 one. I put the bigger Max 10 in it, didn't I? All right, let's see here. Are we done with this one yet or no? See, I'm fine with, well, only 5 left in stock. I'm fine with doing a side drawing for 50-50 on Tuesdays if you guys are interested in just keeping that kind of like on the side kind of a thing, maybe. A video this weekend on the HPI Monster King. Yeah, you mentioned that. Not even the Castle Power one. Okay, Nitro. I've never even heard of a Monster King. Okay, I got you, buddy. Made a race camp tribute direct drive 4x4 send into Capra axles. Hold on, Punky. Those Capra axles take 6S. They actually survive on 6S. They barely survive on 3S on a crawler, dude. Capra axles. I just can't see them taking that much power. On mine, I had to do a 4 left. On mine, I did the TRX axle because I know those are monster tank axles and they can take the abuse. So that was why I did the TRX axle on that one. So that was why I did that, because I knew it could take the abuse. Plus it gave me the gearing that I needed, which is probably why you used the Capra axles as well. It was such an interesting truck. The lay down motor and those weird front tires. How can I get Carbon X stickers? Send me an email. I got plenty of Carbon X stickers. I go to the post office. There's this guy named Patrick. He always asks me if I need stamps. I've had one stamp for like 6 months. You would get that one stamp, meaning I would have to buy a book of stamps from this guy, which will probably last me till I'm dead. But I have one stamp in there. I'll put them in an envelope. Did you guys see the stickers that I had made for the Trail X? Those are sweet, dude. I like those. Stock ring and pinion didn't last at all. But the portal gears did, Punky. Let's see, where did I transfer cases? 1.48 to 1. And 38.96. That's perfect combo. Okay. I was hoping I could get a couple or so. Yeah, I got a couple, buddy. Watch the count. How? Oh, let me go check. Let's see here. We got. Okay, it's showing 3 left. Let me refresh it. See if these last 3 are gone. Nope, 3 are still left, and we got 6 minutes to get rid of 3 tickets. And then I pull for this one. A viewer on one of my videos on Twin and not part of the response. The nitrous peaked in design. The manufacturer was dumb. The Monster King is one of those. Okay, well, dude, I've taken a lot of time to make really good videos, and they bombed. I've done stupid, ridiculous videos, and they did well. I have no idea what people are going to want to watch. See, I'm still slowly on the lookout for the USA 1 by Kyosho. I'd like to get a good condition once I can set it beside my Clodbuster. That's kind of what I would like to get. So let me see here. We about to finish this thing up here? I see. They're done. 0 in stock. All right, micro spec B or micro B? AZ, that's a great question. Tomorrow, Gina's going to be here, and I've got the Losi, the microbe. I'm calling it the microbe because Losi's got microbe B. I'm going to call it the microbe, and then the spec B. If anybody can tell anything apart between the vehicles, he can. So he'll be literally in the video, doing the drive, talking, all that wonderful stuff. He will be the guy to settle all of that. And that video, we're going to record it tomorrow. So, all right. There is quite literally all tickets are sold. You guys ready to see who's going to win $300? Let's do it. All right. Let's see who gets $300. Yeah, AZ, yeah, a legit real racer, the guy that knows what he's talking about. Okay, it's hard to see, but it says literally 36. Hopefully you guys can see that. That is blue. Can you guys see the 36? Dude, it's hard to see that light blue color. Can you see that? You see how that shows up. Okay, I can see that on the screen. Yeah, okay. 36. You know, as you get fat, you start doing this thing called the tuck tuck when you tucking your shirt in all the time. So who got? No way, Marcus. Did you really get that? Oh, really? No way, dude. Okay. Let me go get your truck. Wow, that's wild. That is wild. All right, let's go. Let's go see what we got on this truck here because I'm not sure what all I have on it. To be honest with you. Okay, so this is the truck in question, right here. Okay, so I'm gonna put this down if I can get. So let me look underneath here. We have Vidavon bell crank, toe links, Vidavon knuckles. There's this other company that I've got carbon carbon side plates over here with a different sway bar to help control that rear axle. It does have a GT5 in it. I'm probably going to keep my receiver unless you have a GT5. Let's see. Stock wheels, tires, stock shocks. Wow, the fake front reservoirs aren't even connected to the shocks. And I guess that's it. Yeah, that's it. There you go. Yeah, apparently I disconnected the stock sway bar at some point, which was useless anyway. Or maybe that connected to the, did they come with double shocks in the back? I'm sure they did. Anyway, that is it right there. I will put it back over. I've got this box over here I'll put it in. So there it sits right there. So, let me show you guys something else then. All right. This is awesome right here, man. Okay. This puts the Baja Ray to shame. The Vidavon cage for the UDR. This thing right here, guys, is insane. It actually has hydraulic bumps on the arms. I can't show you right here very well. On the video, I will. But man, this thing right here is insane. It kind of hurts my feelings that all the driveline was dirty because it is truly a beautiful thing. So, anyway, yeah, this will be a good one, and it still has the it still has the TP power motor. That's an 8S 2200 kV motor. It is way too much for this truck. I mean, way too much. It is not titanium. It is 7075 CNC aluminum. The chassis does bolt together. So that motor is crazy torquey. I don't have the stock tires to go into here to make that look right, but at least I've got some kind of tires on it. The hydraulic bumps are really cool. They have dampening on compression. The rebound is really quick. Really nice. These are Vidavon beadlock wheels. These are some of the first ones he ever did. I'm surprised the tires aren't dry rotted, but those are Vidavon beadlock wheels there. Tires are the Proline Hyrax when they first came out for the UDR. So yeah, that is a pretty wild thing. And believe me, when I go do the drive on this, I'm not going to send it like an idiot. No. And when I get done with it, I'm going to let my buddy take it and do a full, thorough cleanup on it, and they'll probably go on the wall. This is way too much right here, man. Really a lot. I'm gonna put this back on the rack. There's that gaping hole over here where a Baja Ray used to be. Oh well. Baja Ray is going home to the guy that's been after it for the last 6 years. All right, here, man. Let me get back to you guys here. Let me see here. All right, the only truck a low C hedge lump. CXC2 stickers on the order with the shirts. Okay, cool, SJ. All right, so cool. Yeah, then they're all still on there. I wasn't sure. UDR is 8S at 22 and jumbo. Dude, that motor is insane on power, dude. So at least once and then put away. It'll be nice and gentle drive when honestly, I'm probably just going to run it on 4S. I'm going to pull the TP motor out and just put the whatever in it, something very normal in it. I'll save the TP for when I want to get stupid with something else. Will that fit in my Vertex box? I don't know if it would fit. It might be too long for the Vertex. It's not too bad, to be honest with you. Now, the crazy thing is, now I don't have a use for this. Let me go show this one. Since I've got that cage, now... You guys remember this? The carbon body? Yep, I've got this now. Which doesn't fit anything. Yet, it's not broken. Dusty. But it's not broken. So now I have a use for that. About the only thing I could think of, maybe I could use that for... I don't know. Eventually I'll find something for it, but that's a really nice body. No, it would not fit a bog hog. It's way too large for that. How do I find Yoi number? Find Yoi number. I'm not sure what that will be. The truck has to be hit. No, it's not. Joker Patriot, nothing like picking up a filthy broken truck and making a new truck. Man, yeah. Don't forget that thumb up. Thank you, Joker Patrick. I appreciate that. I've never won a single drum, but thank you so much for doing everything. Thank you, Andrew Diddle. I appreciate that, buddy. What else do I want to sell? I got a bunch of stuff, but I'm not sure if I want to sell it. I don't think it'll fit over the UDR cage. I mean, I'm going to try it just to see, but I don't think it fits that because I think he extended the back of it out. I'll try it, but I don't think it will fit. If it does, that'd be sweet. But I have not even tried it yet. Oh, wrong truck. I was about to say, man, that body sits low on that thing. That is crazy. There we go. That one's correct. More room for new crawlers. Let's sell some rigs. I don't have any. The only one I have that I'll sell is that weird one. It's the only one I have that I'll sell. Maybe I'll put it up on the waffle thing or something eventually. I don't know. The boom racing truck is sitting there. Yes, it is sitting there still with the dirt on it from that scale drive I did. But I've got another boom truck I've got to build. I'm not buying a sledge. Sledges are fun. They are. LCIOS. LCIOS. What weird one? the weird one is, all right, fine, I'll get up again. Y'all killing me tonight. All right, let's see here. With that box out of the way, let's go get this guy right here. Hope I can get it out. Come on, get out there. This one, which is also collecting a lot of dust. Oh man, I got a Fusion SE in here. Okay, this one has those axles that will, well, they got a drive in there, but this one will turn like this. I did a video on it a while back, but it will actually legit like run these tires backwards and these tires forward, and it has a vector program in it that it turns proportionally as well. Plus, you also get the actual steering turn right here. And this one has a really nice high-tech 961 WP. The little front bumper is broken, though. Kind of a bad bumper design anyway. Oh, now it's going. Don't feel much in it. Sledge is spendy for what you get. Man, I've done videos like with the Creighton, the Sledge. When the Sledge came out, all the Arma fanboys were crying. Wah, 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 boo, hoo, hoo. Trax has copied Arma, blah, 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 right? So I went to the shop. Actually, I was on the list to get one from the local hobby shop. So I went on Amazon and I literally ordered the Creighton EXB. I did that just for the sole reason to put them side to side to find out for myself, and they were not the same. And in every performance race that I did with them, as far as that running around the track laps, the Creighton was always more nimble and quicker around the track. So I don't know if it would be tougher in a legit bash situation. A Sledge is pretty tough. My issues, like when it had the Mojave, I couldn't keep the diffs in the darn thing. The Mojave 6S. And then Trax has released the Max Slash. I still have the Max Slash. Actually, I have the Max Slash. I've got the Coralie, and I've got that other one up there. I've been wanting to do a three-way. A 3-truck shootout. Okay. Yeah. All right. Spark axles. That's it. 100. You won't use your red cat. I'm not sure what we're even talking about. We're talking about all kinds of stuff here. Dude, I know, man. I had so much hope for these axles. I mean, I use this truck because it's lightweight, not very stressful, and they're okay. It would be something to drive with your buddies on the trail, and all of a sudden you do that, you're like, what is it? You know, like a talking point. I was hoping it was race camp. No, I'm not planning to get rid of race camp. Race camp is just a mix of all kinds of stuff, you know. I just out the GPM diffs in my Mojave. Okay. You just put the GPM diffs in your Mojave? Okay, yeah, I see it now. Hopefully they hold up, man. Every time we would have a Mojave race out here, dude, more than half the fleet, 7, 8, 9 at a time, dude, would go home with broken diffs. We couldn't get them to hold up. I gotta find my number for next time I purchased it. Those they come into your email. You get the confirmation email from the website, and then you get another email from Evey, EVEY, and that's where your ticket numbers are. Now, if nobody is claiming them and all that, I can go into that site, and I haven't figured out how to look up individuals yet. I can't search a ticket number. At least not yet. I haven't figured it out. But I can go in there and I can actually verify who got what. So I can verify that through the app on the website. Big Bird, dude, yes, I know. Dude, if I had one of those here, that'd be a pretty good one, wouldn't it? Ponky, yeah, it could be in the junk emails, yeah. Trouble tonight. You just get 2 emails. Yep. I get an 800-ish kV drone outrunner, 8 SESC, be a rocket. Element tires on that truck are actually pretty good. Dude, I liked them too. I did too. That's why I never changed them. I don't feel the compound is any good at this point in time. But then again, they're completely cut. Maybe I need to drive this thing, huh? I mean, I could drive it. There's nothing wrong with it. I got all 3 center, front, and back hot racing housings. Man, I tell you, like the Creighton that I've got is actually holding up pretty good. The other truck, the Notorious, is doing good on that one. My Sledge isn't really a Sledge anymore. It's all stretched out with M2C, jackhammer chassis, and all that stuff. So I don't know. I can't leave things alone. And I really wish that I could take a truck and just not modify it. Or like say, take a truck, get another one, keep one stock, and then modify the heck out of them. Because I really want to put the Vidavon axles on a new one, but they didn't even have any for me to get. So maybe I'll get a hold of my Red Cat guy and see what they got. See if they, or get a time frame on when they're coming back in. Raz got dethroned on what, like the speed thing or something? Take this out on the comp course. You don't want to do that. No, it's absolutely horrible out there. Believe me, that the vectoring steering is not as strong as you might think it would be. It's not. Stock truck and keep it stock. Dude, the last one I swore I would keep stock turned into a 6x6 SCX6 with crazy something. Oh, a 246 mile per hour drone powered. 246 miles per hour on the ground. How in the world could you keep tires on that thing? What were they made out of? Adamantium or something? Dude, at the Exoplex. Roll the train. Dude, Avery enjoyed it out here, man. He was out here crawling and all that stuff. I mean, he does bashing all the time, so we just kind of stuck to the crawling thing, and he seemed to really enjoy it. Maybe I'll watch for those. I would have to assume, Shade Tree, that we're going to see some 6s go on sale. They usually do anyway. They usually go for, what was it, $850 when they put them on sale for Christmas? And we're about there anyway. Direct drive 4-month. Oh, I saw something about that. Yeah. The tire shit. Yeah, dude. You figured those tires, man, they have got to be crazy. I mean, I don't even think you get a skateboard tire to actually not expand and come apart. I don't know how you would make them actually go. Slippage. I passed on for 900 Canadian for the 6. The SCX6 is an absolute wonderful trail truck. It really is. Wonderful. It drives wonderful. It does everything you possibly want it to. When the going gets really bad, though, Vertex will eat its lunch. That's when the Vertex steps in. It is basically a big, wild competition crawler is what it is. I mean, honestly, it's awesome. Eastern Kentucky, it would be an idea hit. Dude, it would probably be fine out there. Plus, you can put a large battery and double the batteries, I believe. and just run forever. And in stock form, it's actually fine. Honestly, it is. So you guys are keeping me on for the full 2 hours here, buddy. So, oh, hey, all right, it's 58. This is what I want to do. So I've got the number 3 NASCAR, right? You guys are here, you'll hear it, so you'll know the game plan. I've got the number 3 NASCAR. Sean has the number 8 in there. I'm gonna buy the number 8 from Sean. I'm gonna go out and me and Gene are gonna do some oval racing with the Losi NASCARs. Both of them box stock. But the game plan is, and I probably shouldn't be telling you guys this, but there's only 59 of y'all watching. I think I'm gonna be okay. Is that we're going to literally, I'm gonna say that, oh, your car must have that special motor that they put in, or something stupid like that, to make it seem like that car is just built faster than this car. The number 8 or number 3 doesn't matter; they're both identical, as far as the chassis and all that. But then what we'll do is we'll swap vehicles. Gene is a much better driver than me. I mean, he is just outdrive me all day long. It's not even close. But then what I'll do is I'll say, oh, you must have just swapped bodies and not the chassis, just to try to do something weird. I don't know. It might be pretty interesting. What motor comes in the Vertex? It comes with an 1800 kV Fusion RTR 1/8 scale. It's perfect in there. It really is. It is absolutely perfect. Yep. Dude, Days of Thunder was phenomenal. It really was. Days of Thunder, and then you had the other one with Will Ferrell, Talladega Nights. Dude, love that. And see, I was never really a NASCAR fan until I got to drive one at Daytona. And that made me a fan, being in that car, running 140, 150, whatever I was doing. There is no speedometer in the darn thing. You're just running, and man, it was so awesome. You feel every cylinder in that engine. You feel every imperfection in that track, and that track is not as smooth as it looks on TV. And dude, it was just absolutely insane. The greatest motorsports event, the greatest motorsports day of my life was in that car, dude. It was amazing. I would love to actually get into and drive a monster truck. I would love to do that. I don't say anything about what they're doing. I've been watching some stuff about the old guys and how they used to cheat with the fuel lines. One was they had like lead shot in the chassis, and they would actually like open it up and let the lead shot run out so the car was lighter. The one I recently watched, he snuck a 427 in there, which was obviously a lot bigger than the motor that they were allowed to run. But man, it's really, really interesting listening to some of that old stuff that they did back in the day. Shoot, Ponky, if I ever leave the country, I'm going to tell you right where I'm going. I'm going to China, and I've got contacts over there. If I ever get to go there and do what I want to do, let's just say the brand Exocaged RC will explode bigger. I got a plan. I do. Ain't cheating, ain't trying to. And Justin, dude, they went through the rule books like crazy. I mean, everything. The 7/8 scale Chevelle, yes, I saw that one. Stage 1 monster truck. I drove a truck on big Aggie tires and stuff like that, but not like what what they have now. I will not mess with Wuhan. That is nowhere near my list of places to go visit. But man, I mean, if I can roll this RTR a few times, I would love to be able to order 100 of these things in and have them already assembled, already boxed, ready to go. Really put the brand on the map. I would love to do that. Doing that riff video. 100%. Trying to run like a basher. Apparently, you will get VIP treatment, but don't have no memes with you. No memes? Why would I have a meme? Or meme? Videos. Dude, that had 12 foot of fuel line. 12 foot of fuel line. Also, one of them had like a 2-inch fuel line. And they done something where they dropped the fuel tank because he was running for it. He wasn't pitting like everybody else. And the dude crunk up the car with no fuel tank and drove it back to the pits. That's how much fuel he had in there. I haven't seen anything about NOS for qualifying. I haven't made it to that stuff. Acid dipping bodies, yes, to make them lighter. Enjoy LCG transmission. I haven't seen that one. Memes on your phone. Oh, memes on. Oh, I would. If that's the case, I'm buying a brand new phone, and that phone will be free of every password, every sensitive information, all that. I'll buy a burner phone before I go over there, because I don't think you can. I saw something about as soon as you go into Russia, they're in your phone. It doesn't matter whether it's Apple or Android. They just go right into it somehow. So, yeah, it would definitely be a burner phone. About the only thing on there would be like my phone number, basically. I haven't seen that one, 55-gallon drum. So I used gravity, just pop it right down there, snuck into the roll cage. I believe that, yes. And see, Ponky, that's why I would definitely take a burner phone. Brand new number, all that. So, yeah, I would not take my actual real phone. That would stay home. The Isle of Man is really. So, Isle of Man will hack your phone and all that too? That's where Kevin lives. So, but anyway, all right. So, we got about 5 minutes to wrap all this up. Pretty good night, I think. I got a couple big ones to ship out tomorrow, and hopefully I'll be able to get everything shipped out tomorrow. I know that will. I'll get a hold of Big Bird and see if I just put the parts in there and he does the install on it, or if he wants me to do the install or whatever. So I'd rather him just get the truck and do the install himself, because that way he can see the difference that these parts make. At least that's my thoughts on that. Yeah, I think it'll make it. I think it'll be a big difference. If you can't eat A1 food, not commoner food. Okay, I don't even know what A1 food is. Okay, Big Bird, cool deal. I'll get them put in the box. You'll get all the bolts, hardware, everything to go with them. So I'm doing the happy dance to Marcus's. Oh man, 2 big winners tonight, man. Big winners. So Marcus, I'm curious. Never mind. I'll ask you off the record. I was just curious what you had into both of the raffles to get that, to see what you actually got. You may have got that truck for $50. I don't know. Nitro Pimp, you still got that number 1, buddy. All right, so guys, we're going to wrap this thing up here. To the Minneapolis address. Okay, I can do that. All right, so guys, we're going to wrap this up. Jumping car of 150 feet, head-on collision with concrete barriers. Wow. Okay. I don't. Wow. Okay. No way. Really? Okay. No one wanted it more. 34 into the Capra. He got in on the 50-50. 50 bucks. Oh, wow. Good job, guys. Heck yeah. All right, so let me wrap this up and get things packed and done and start working on. He did want me to cut this body. So I guess I will go to Deluxe. And since you guys seem like you wanted one of these, as in like this, I mean, you would get the full competition, the full Monty. These things are beautiful when they're new like this, aren't they? Mine's all beat to death and scratched up. And anyway, I'll see if I can work on one of these. Oh, look, Clayton can get it for $1,000. Dude, that's a deal, Clayton. Go for that, dude. All right, so I will work on ordering more stuff and build one of these for a raffle. And when I do it, guys, I'm gonna go all the way with it. It will be a 1400. I may have to go back with this right here since I can't get the elites, the full deluxe shocks, axles, everything. So, all right, buddy. You guys have a great day, and I'll get in touch with the winners and see what we can do about getting these things sent out. Wow, this is a big night tonight. This was the biggest night I have ever had.